Today's video I'm going to be going over top 5 cards of players that were banned from Major League Baseball. Everyone remembers the Black Sox scandal in 1919 and then the Astros scandal where people were calling for players like Carlos Correa and Jose Altuve to be banned from baseball for life. Well, these 5 players have been banned from baseball. Some of them have been reinstated, others Hey, welcome out to another Breakout Cards video. I'm Ryan, and today we're going to be going over 5 players that are banned from Major League Baseball and their key cards to collect. So, the first player I want to talk about is Fergie Jenkins.
Takes his time. Here's the pitch.
Hey, got it!
Now, Fergie Jenkins was an awesome pitcher in the 60s and 70s. Accumulated close to 300 wins and over 3,000 strikeouts. But in 1980, he was actually banned from baseball, or the early 80s. And the reason why is when he was going from America to Canada, he got caught with snow and some leaves. And Major League Baseball was very harsh on him and said he was banned from baseball for life. Just imagine if they did that with steroids, what would have ended up happening. Anyways, Fergie Jenkins ended up coming back later after there was hearings, and he made the Hall of Fame about 10 years later. So number 5, you have Fergie Jenkins. Next 2 players I'm actually going to lump together. They're 2 baseball American icons and players that actually I didn't know that got banned from baseball until I was doing research for this video. And that is Mickey Mantle and Willie Mays.
The loser has the consolation prize of $1,000. But as an additional bonus, if you hit 3 consecutive balls out of the ballpark in fair territory, it will be worth $500 to either one of you. Now, if you get the 4th one in a row, it's another $500. For every additional home run that you hit after that, an additional $1,000.
So, after their careers, Mantle and Mays ended up signing a ton of autographs in the casinos in Atlantic City, and Commissioner Kuhn did not like that one bit. He didn't think that baseball Hall of Famers and American icons should be out there selling themselves and signing autographs for the general public at casinos. Again, baseball with gambling, they don't go hand in hand. Baseball absolutely hates gambling. So the Commissioner Kuhn, the same one that banned Fergie Jenkins earlier, banned Mickey Mantle and Willie Mays in the early 80s. He banned a lot of players. So they end up getting reinstated in 1985. And again, both are still in the Hall of Fame. But yeah, there was a time when Mays and Mantle were banned. The key cards for those 2 are the 51s and 52s. So they both have a rookie in Bowman 1951. And have a Topps card in 1952. However, for Mickey Mantle, his Topps card is worth more than his Bowman. And I have a full video talking about second-year cards where they're more valuable than the rookie cards. You can check that out on the channel. I'm going to link it down below. But again, another kind of interesting video if you want to learn a little bit more about the history of the sports cards. So the next player everyone knows is banned from baseball. He made a lot of airwaves when the Houston Astros got a slap on the wrist for their punishment. He said he should be back in baseball. It's unfair. And that is Charlie Hustle, also known as Pete Rose.
The collision left Fosse with a separated shoulder, and Rose unapologetic.
And Pete Rose ended up getting banned from baseball because he was betting on games when he was a player manager. A big no-no, especially with the Black Sox scandal, which I'll be talking about a little bit later. Anyways, Pete Rose, all-time hit leader in baseball. People love him from the Cincinnati Reds. And his rookie card is in 1963, a very tough set to find in high grade because they chip quite a bit. A lot of people like his 64 card as well because of the Rookie Cup logo on there, and that's his first card just by himself. So Pete Rose is another one to look at for banned players, and Pete Rose, again, is still banned, unlike the first 3 players on this list. Now, the last one is going to go to Shoeless Joe Jackson. And Shoeless Joe Jackson was part of the 1919 Black Sox scandal. And Shoeless Joe was a really, really good player coming up to that. And he was found technically not guilty for this scandal, but Major League Baseball still banned 8 players because of that. Again, there's a movie like 8 Men Out. It's not 100% historically accurate, but it kind of tells the story of that. Now, Shoeless Joe did actually really, really well in the World Series. If you look at his batting stats, he was well ahead of someone who was trying to quote unquote throw the World Series. But people say he still took the money, and he might have performed well, but took the money. Other people say that he did lousy defense or played lousy defense during the World Series, and he let pop flies fall, didn't go after line drives or try throwing people out. Again, this was 100 years ago, so who knows? I bet there's could be footage out there. There might not be. But Shoeless Joe was banned along with 7 other players for life from baseball. So it's kind of interesting with that. Now, Shoeless Joe has 2 cards that are really, really valuable. So his first one, which is his real rookie, is the American Caramel from 1909 to 1911. And then he also has the Old Mill card as well, which that set is full of minor leaguers, but Shoeless Joe is the most expensive. And currently those cards are about the same exact value. They do fluctuate depending on when things go to auction and everything like that. But those are the 2 cards to collect from Shoeless Joe because they're super, super expensive. Hard to find and great pre-war cards to have to any collection. I'd love to own one of those one day, but I don't have 6 to 7 figures to pay for it. Anyways, what do you guys think of this video? Were you kind of surprised? Personally, I was surprised at the first 3 picks. Look, I wasn't around in the 80s, so I didn't know about Fergie Jenkins getting arrested and banned from baseball. I didn't know about Mickey Mantle and Mays. I knew about Pete Rose and Shoeless Joe, but yeah, there's been a lot of players and assistants and things like that have been banned through baseball throughout time, and these are the top 5 notable ones with cards. Anyways, hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and then subscribe down below. Guys, we're really, really close to 1,000 subscribers. Once we hit 1,000 subs, we're going to be able to live stream on the channel and do so much more, and finally be able to get monetization. So anything that's coming from the channel monetization wise, I'm trying to give it back and grow the channel, put up ads, upgrade equipment and things like that. So if you're watching this video and you aren't subscribed, please subscribe down below, tell a few friends. Pretty much 50 subs away from 1,000, and I can't thank you guys enough. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in another video.